Let's go. Good morning, my friends. It's your old pal, PeaceLoveMusic, with another episode of the Let's Go Good Morning Show, brought to you by DeOrganized Media in partnership with our good friends over at BitcoinLive, Decentralized Broadcasting. It's Friday, the 21st of March. Is it officially spring? Is it the 21st? Is the first day of spring? Somewhere around here. This weekend, it becomes spring in the U.S., so that's nice. Things are looking anew. I'm really happy to be here. I'm really excited about what we have going on in our space. There's so much growth, so much activity going on. I know some of the price action doesn't feel like it, but that could be opportunity knocking if you know what's going on. It is Friday, end of the week. We have the SIP call, Stacks Innovation, and SIP community call happening at 11 a.m. Please join us for that. Friendly reminder, this is a news and information show. We are not providing financial advice. We provide some entertainment, some information that you can maybe use to do your own research and make your own decisions, but never invest money you cannot afford to lose. That is financial advice. Don't invest money you can't afford to lose. Make your investments based on intelligent deliberation, research, fundamentals, and make sure you know your risk tolerance and set your plan before you buy. And don't buy with money you need to pay your bills soon, because that's going to be disaster. You will end up tempting fate and lose your money that way. That being said, Bitcoin coming in at $84,012 this morning. Stacks hovering around 62 cents at the number 67 place by market cap on CoinMarketCap. Fear and greed Index bounced back down to 27, down into the lower fear range from like mid 30s. Top 3 gainers on CoinMarketCap over the last 24 hours are Cake, XDC, and Kava. And in the Stacks DeFi realm, Hermetica is offering 5% yield on USDH today. That's right, you can earn 5% on a dollar stablecoin that is backed by Bitcoin over at Hermetica.fi, and they have over $5 million total value locked on the platform right now. Do you want to DCA into Bitcoin, stacks, runes, and more? You can over at bitflow.finance. Set it, forget it, and go touch grass with Bitflow. Damn, Alex. Damn. Discrete Automated Market Maker is Alex's 3rd gen AMM protocol, revolutionizing decentralized trading. It concentrates liquidity into chosen price ranges, making trades more efficient while reducing slippage and waste. Liquidity pairs with SBTC are now live on Velar. Stake your Velar, pair your favorite meme tokens with SBTC, earn yield, and trade all your favorite Stacks tokens. And soon, very soon, my friends, Perpdex. Zest is offering, over at Zest Protocol, Zest is offering 7.12% yield on SBTC with today's highest yield at 9.63% on STSTX. Over at Stacking DAO, you can earn 9.61 on your STSTX or 10.24% yield in native BTC or 9.33% with rewards in SBTC. Cap being raised soon and withdrawals added soon on SBTC. Top 3 Stacks token gainers for STX on stxtools.io are RuCoin, let's go, New York City Coin, and Ordi. Stacks, earn BTC. That's the narrative. And then SBTC on Stacks is programmable Bitcoin for DeFi. Stacks has fast, low-fee transactions, proof of transfer security on Bitcoin, and native Bitcoin rewards, plus programmable Bitcoin and SBTC. Tell your friends. Stacks ecosystem schedule for the day. We have, as always, our show Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. We have the Stacks Innovation call at 11 a.m. We have Good for Bitcoin at 1 p.m. And we love rounding out the week with the Purple Pill Friday at 5 p.m. on Fridays. And then at 7 p.m., you jump over into the DeOrganized live stream and join GPSC and friends to really come into the weekend strong. That is, let me just double check. We also have the Biddle Battle wrapping up today. And I forgot to bring up the Stacks event calendar to make sure I'm covering all our bases. Sip Call, DeOrganized, Purple Pill, Nightly, Biddle Battle. Yep, that's it. That's the calendar for the day. So you got a few things to check in and support the ecosystem with, and make sure you get out and support everybody. There's a lot going on. If you do have a Space on X, a live stream, or event series you want to share with the community, head over to DeOrganized.media, create a user account, and we'll add your event to the community calendar, free for everyone. Get more visibility and let our audience know what's happening. Whether it's a one-time event or a recurring series, we've got you covered. So head on over to DeOrganized.media. Shout out to Trip and Monkey, who's been building that up for us in his hobby time. Trump vows to make the U.S. the Bitcoin superpower. In a digital address, excuse me, it's a little, the weather's been a little rough the last couple of days. Hot, cold, so apparently I'm feeling it. In a digital address to the Blockworks Digital Asset Summary, President Trump declares his commitment to making the U.S. the undisputed Bitcoin superpower and the crypto capital of the world. That sounds excellent. He called for the clear legislation around stablecoins and crypto markets, announced plans for U.S. Bitcoin Reserve, and promised to dismantle efforts like Operation Chokepoint 2.0, which allegedly targeted crypto founders through debanking. Did you guys know that actually, that the prior administration engaged in a an operation they called Operation Choke Point 2.0, where they actively targeted crypto founders, debanked them, and in some cases imprisoned them or tried to, in an attempt to stifle innovation and technological advancement that's going to actually benefit us all. Stay vigilant. Pubkey expands to Washington, D.C. Pubkey, the iconic Bitcoin-only bar from New York City's Greenwich Village, is expanding to D.C. It will take over Hill Country Barbecue's location and continue promoting an all-crypto payments model. Since its 2022 launch, Pubkey has grown into a cultural hub for the crypto community, fusing nightlife with blockchain vibes. Over at Pubkey. SEC to draft new crypto rules. The SEC announced it will begin drafting new regulations for crypto, focusing on investor protection and proper market structure. Industry leaders are proposing frameworks that spotlight major players and provide clarity for emerging protocols. The rules will undergo a public comment period as part of a broader regulatory overhaul. Let your representatives know your opinion about crypto, because if you don't let them know, they don't know. South Korea's Financial Intelligence Unit is cracking down on exchanges operating without VASP registration. KuCoin and BitMEX are under investigation for serving South Korean users without licenses. Potential penalties include platform blocks, showing Korea's serious approach to crypto compliance. Australia unveiled a plan to regulate crypto under its financial services law. Exchanges and custody providers will need licenses and must meet capital requirements. Those are actually important capital requirements. You want to make sure that you can review. I think we're going to transition into a realm where we can actually, we'll have tools to kind of make sure that there's capital compliance, or at least like that they actually have meet certain minimum requirements to make sure it's a safe place to transact. This proposal also seeks to solve the debanking crisis by working with major banks. Public consultation on the draft bill is expected soon. ETF flows, around 1,910 BTC were bought and 6,080 ETH were sold on March 20th. BTC ETF saw $165 million in net inflows. That's another day in a row. Again, Bitcoin's getting inflows coming in, and ETH ETF saw 12.5 million in net outflows. That outflow number for Ethereum, by the way, is also in decline. So there's less going out, more going in for Bitcoin. BlackRock spot Bitcoin ETFs bought 1,980 BTC worth 172.1 million on March 20th. First round of the Biddle Battle, the premier Web3 hackathon on Stacks has officially concluded with an impressive 91 submissions from builders across the ecosystem. The event showcased innovative projects spanning DeFi, NFTs, and Bitcoin-powered dApps. As the judges finalize their decision, the community eagerly awaits the winner announcements, expected soon, I think Monday. With strong participation and creative solutions emerging, Stacks continues proving itself as a prime destination for Bitcoin L2 development. Find to Earn meta is here, and it's changing the game. Pioneered by Skullcoin founder Xenitron, this innovative format offers a fresh and engaging way to interact with the community, onboard new users, and create real play-to-earn opportunities. Join us daily on DeOrganized for live Find to Earn rounds, powered by Boost X, where participation pays and fun meets function. Boost X brings seamless payments to X. Have you tried Boost X? The Boost X app Chrome extension lets you send STX, BTC, and other Stacks tokens directly to anyone on X who has a BNS, .btc, or .stx name. With a connected Stacks wallet, sending crypto is as easy as tagging a username. Notifications alert users with the extension when they receive a Boost X payment, making transactions seamless. Ready to boost your friends? Head over to boostx.cc to learn more now. Are you looking for a BNS name? Head over to bns.one to claim your BTC, .stx, or other BNS digital ID. The platform has rolled out user interface upgrades, marketplace enhancements, and more, making it easier than ever to manage your Web3 identity. Meanwhile, discussions are ongoing about adding rich data to zone files for improved functionality. Join the conversation on the Strata Labs GitHub or in the Stacks forum. Actually, it's probably the best place for most people to go to help shape the future of BNS. I know that there was actually some more on this last night on the night show, and I missed it because I was just exhausted, and I fell asleep on the couch, which was glorious, and I'm feeling a little better already. But if you have not seen this, if you haven't been paying attention to what Rosar is building, now's the time. Blaze, currently in alpha testing, is introducing major scalability and speed improvements for Stacks. The project enables near-instant off-chain transactions, user interactivity without wallets, and fiat on-ramps that don't require withdrawals unless users choose to. This could be a game changer for onboarding and usability in the Stacks ecosystem. Stay tuned and start asking, what is OpPredict? What is Signet? If you want to help shape the future of Stacks, join the Stacks Improvement and Innovation Community Call every Friday at 11 a.m., hosted by Hero Gamer and the Stacks Foundation. You can stay up to date on the latest Stacks developments and share your input on what you'd like to see built. We're taking it further with DeOrganized Media, integrating this process into our shows. If you're a Stacks developer, we want to feature you. We host live shows Monday through Friday. Every morning at 8:30, we go live. We have lots of time. We love to share screens. And then at nightly, 7 p.m. Eastern time with GPSC. Both are great environments. You probably should get onto both because we reach different audiences at different times of the day. But it's a great way for your project to showcase your project, get exposure, and receive some community feedback. It's kind of like we're doing some QA testing, but live on the show. So it's been really great. It's been great fun, and we're always looking for more people to participate in that. So if you're looking for that kind of thing, we got some great platforms to showcase what you're doing and help actually help you through the alpha and beta test phase in a fun way. If you are interested in developing on Stacks, you can head over to stacks.co. Over at the right-hand side, it says Get Started. And you click on that, and you can access developer tools, beginner guides, and full app building resources. Whether you're new to blockchain or an experienced builder, you'll find everything you need, including opportunities to get paid to build. Don't wait. Start building on Stacks today. And good morning, Reese. Good morning, Steve. Bottle Swaps, Wine Twits. What's happening, man? And good morning, GP.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jack.
Good morning.
Jack's getting a little liquid energy this morning.
Caffeine. Yeah.
Oh, just the caffeine. Is that a diet soda?
Yeah, man.
That NutraSeed stuff will kill you, man.
Yeah, you gotta die of something, you know. Like people always worried about trying to live so long.
That's true,
dude. Those last few years of your life suck anyway, you know. So
you might be onto something there, man. You might be onto something.
Yeah, that's all right. Longevity's overrated.
So, Crypto Landy was talking about this last night. The triple witching. So I asked Landy.
What? Say that word again.
The triple witching. So
witching.
Which triple witching would a witch watch? Do you know what the triple witching is? It's when all these options expiries kind of lined up.
It's a trading thing.
Yeah, it's a trading thing.
Hey. We got a good morning, Electra Frost chiming in the live chat. How are you? It's isn't it past your bedtime?
Yeah, like it's late. Burning the midnight oil.
Good morning, good morning, Orange, the Orange Collector. He's Orange is in the house, so all of you Pro League players on for Fine to Earn, be on your game. Orange is coming for you.
Are we playing Fine Turn this morning?
we will be playing Fine Terran this morning at 9:30. As everyone knows, you have to share out the live stream. So if you are going to play, share out the live stream, and we'll get you in. And I don't think there's any registered rounds. I haven't talked to the game master about it this morning. He kind of does it. However, we let him show up and just tell us what he's going to do. Right? I mean, it's easier that way.
How do you argue with a skull? You know.
Good morning, Reese.
Morning, Reese.
I don't know how you argue with the skull, Jack.
Yeah.
No, you just don't.
You don't. What is dead may never die.
That's what he said. Reese,
is Reese in a tent? I think Reese is in a tent.
He's gone fishing.
It might be a yurt.
Man, what a special occurrence, out there by the river. Him tuning into DeOrganized with the energy drink. A lot of the times when you find Reese in the wild, he is accompanied by an energy drink.
I'm camping with family.
Reese, you don't. Oh, nice. Very nice. You guys going to be there all weekend?
He's got some lag.
Yeah, I think so. Cool, though.
I love camping.
And just to let everyone know, we actually have, we're actually very fortunate to know a number of artists in the broader crypto space because of Reese. And we have Darbles coming on. The Darbles NFT is going to be coming on to share with us this morning.
Sorry, you have to excuse me today. It's a long weekend here in South Africa, so
we got
nice.
Good kitty Melanie in the house. Good morning, kitty. How are you doing this morning?
Hi, Jack. Hi, Reese. Hi, GP.
You look nice.
Thank you. You too. You all look very handsome. You too, Reese. Wow, all these boys.
How are you today, kitty?
Yeah, I'm good. It's a public holiday. And yeah, and my alarm went off at 5 a.m. because I forgot to turn it off. So I woke up and then I was like, well, I've got nothing to do. So my son and I went to gym. So yeah, that's it. So that's kind of all I've done.
We've been cranking it. So we need those kind of days. Also, shout out. That was a great
Sorry,
interview.
did you guys ask me something?
We were just talking about how it's Friday and how it's a glorious day to be alive. Working within the stacks and broader crypto community.
My lovely wife just brought me some beet juice. Peace. I guess she heard you talk about my.
Like, oh no, you don't.
Why did you get beet juice?
Oh, it's apparently full of antioxidants and it's just good for you. So
yeah, no, I juice a lot. Sometimes I only drink juices for a month. So I go on these fasts where I just drink juice for a month. And so I follow an app now, but before I followed an app, I just did it on my own accord. And then once I drank too much beetroot juice, you know how sick it can make you. Yeah, because it's a total detox. So if you've been drinking a lot of alcohol and doing a lot of drugs, and then you have beetroot juice, you're not going to feel very good.
Oh,
well, because everything that's been stored in your fat layer actually gets processed.
But anyway, so it
makes you feel bad before it makes you feel good. Is really what it is.
Very good. Juicing for a month. There's a guy called Jason Vale, and you have an app, and it basically makes your shop list. It makes your juice. Your alarm goes off every time you've got to have a juice, and it's 28 days of just juice.
Between now and Easter, and for the past couple of weeks, I've been fasting from meat, right, because of Lent, and man, that's rough. Like, you just don't realize how much meat you consume, as a human, and until you just have to go days and days and days without it to figure out what to eat.
Except me, I don't eat it. It's so bad for you.
Maybe next Lent I'll try a juice fast. I'll kick it up a notch.
Yeah, I'll send you the name of the app. Guys, meat is so bad for you.
Oh, my body runs so good on meat, though. It just does.
It is so full of toxins, antibiotics. It's not like that you're eating real meat. You're eating like mass-produced flesh that is bad for you. Don't get me started on meat. I'm a full-on vegan.
I'm a like staunch.
Because it's bad for you.
Yeah, I don't like factory farming at all. I think like you could get into like potential karmic implications when it comes to factory farming, as far as I'm concerned. But I've got no qualms about, you know, an animal that's been able to live like an animal was meant to live, you know. But yeah. No, you're right. Like that.
I don't think you should eat meat unless you have killed it yourself in the wild.
Then it's okay.
But if we were hunting, we wouldn't have any time for Web3, Kitty.
Hey?
If we were hunting, we wouldn't have any time to do this.
Hey, I would. I'd just be sitting at the camp with my vegetables.
He's like, I'm gonna kill these celery.
I'm gonna fucking go crazy with the celery. I'm gonna do things you don't even want to know. Listen,
wait a minute. No, I want to know. What are the things you're gonna do with the celery?
Oh my god! You don't know what vegans get up to.
Yeah, like you can make like the ants on a log. You can like smear it with peanut butter and then put the raisins on top, or like chocolate chips.
No, chocolate has got milk.
Oh gosh, no, never mind. Forget chocolate. Forget all the things that are in my basic diet. Like I have a big old bag of chocolate sitting right over there for whenever my.
No, I do actually eat chocolate. I'm fully addicted to sugar, but I'm cutting down. I've actually been very good. So that is my one sort of sugar. Ugh.
Yeah, like I'm trying to cut back on like caffeine and stuff like that. And just drinking water, like cranberry juice
So
and
good for you.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't drink caffeine. I'm like the most dullest person. I read the other day, you know that guy made that documentary, Don't Die? Have you been following him?
Not at all. Can you?
You have to. Brian Johnson. Follow him right now on Twitter. Okay? This dude made this documentary, Brian Johnson. Okay, now he's like a tech billionaire, and he decides, okay, he wants to, because there's a whole thing going around at the moment about immortality. You know, I was reading that book, Lifespan, and so he's got like 50 or something like that doctors. He 50 tablets every morning. Even at night when he sleeps, he has his like erections measured and how many times he comes. And then he like has doctors following him around. That's how he's so sick. He like, sorry, Brian, if you're listening, you know, each for their own. But he takes his son's like, what's it called? Like plasma, whatever, and injects it into himself.
Yeah, the dude that's like reversing his aging.
Yes.
Yeah, he's basically like Lestat, you know?
Yeah, Lestat from the Vampire Diaries, Diaries of a Vampire.
He's taken it one level too far. Okay, imagine how boring his life is. He like went into a hotel somewhere overseas, and they were burning incense, and he like had a nervous breakdown because it was affecting the way his like what he's breathing. And he travels around with his own air purifier that he can put up in hospitals. I mean,
oh, that's a life to live, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not like that. I'm pretty free and easygoing.
Yeah, you're everybody's favorite hippie chick, right?
There we go. I'm a bit of a hippie.
That's all right.
Namaste.
Namaste. They told me to go. but I said namaste.
Namaste.
Yeah, so it's like it's been an eventful week. I'm no Brian Johnson. I like my fried chicken sandwiches from like Chick-fil-A. I like my chicken and rice. You know, that's my dig. You know.
Right.
Yeah, well, yeah,
I'm cooking for you.
yeah. There's
Show me
the
way.
best laid plans of mice and men, right? Like you spend every waking moment, worried about making sure you get your plasma dialysis, at the right time, and this, that, and the other. In the meantime, your private jet crashes, and it's all for naught. Like,
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
just live, man. That's all.
Exactly. Look, I mean, I must say, I know I sound weird by saying I've giving up sugar, giving up caffeine, but I'm like, I'm fun. I feel bad now. It sounds like I don't care what anybody else does.
Yeah, to each its own. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
And I don't do it because I love animals. I do it because I hate the taste of it. I mean, I love animals.
No.
Oh, dude,
Right.
a chicken steak. You just, man, like a nice.
Anyway.
So good.
Heath, have you frozen?
No, I'm just working. You guys are carrying the conversation. I don't need to really get into it. You guys are doing the heavy lifting today.
He said, I'm staying out of the food debate today.
No, well, all right. So, being diabetic, I can eat a lot of carbs, and I need to have a lot of protein. So I can't. Like the idea of not eating meat is, I already have too many limited options. Like I already have a sucking diet.
From so much stuff.
I
I
can,
eat so much protein.
but I have to enjoy something I eat.
Let's go around and say, like what's
I really
everybody?
enjoy
meal?
beef. I really enjoy chicken. I enjoy fish, all sorts of fish. So I mean, I eat it with.
What diet? Okay, Anna, you can all guess. What diet makes you live the longest?
Pescatarian.
Yes, you win. One stack to you. Okay.
Is that just fish?
It's
Fish
fish.
and vegetables. It's a fish vegan. So it's a
Fish,
vegan that eats
vegetables.
fish.
I can live with that.
It's like a
Yeah.
Mediterranean diet.
Yeah, Mediterranean diet's the best.
You can drink some wine and some whiskey with that. It's not too bad. That's not a bad life, actually. Can I get a lobster roll sandwich? Is it all right if I eat the bread sometimes?
I don't know if shellfish is. Do they eat shellfish, Kitty?
Yeah.
I don't.
I eat fish every now and then.
I want to check in with Darbles. How
Yeah.
you doing, man? Can you hear us?
Good morning, Darbles.
I think he's just having connectivity issues. I want to shout out the bro anyway. He's got his first Bitcoin art project launching this weekend. It's called Chronavaras, or I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correct. Chronavaras. And I
That's
haven't
funny.
seen he hasn't shared the link to me yet, but it is going to be on Gamma, I believe. It's on Bitcoin, on Gamma, gamma.io, Darbles NFT, first time launching on Bitcoin, his project, and hoping he can get in here to chat about it with us and or just share me a link so I can do a little bit of a screen share and show some people some stuff. But even if not, be on the lookout. I think whitelist goes live tomorrow, and then open mint to everybody after that. Yeah, and I know, man. That plagues us through. We have a global audience, right? We have a very broad global audience, and unfortunately, some parts of the world don't have consistent, good internet, and it's frustrating to all of us because we have such great friends in the community, and we want to be able to get them in here more regularly and consistently and part of the conversation. And we'll just keep chipping away at it until we get it all sorted out. But I appreciate you trying, and keep trying. You know, if we can get you on, we can get you on. And if it doesn't work out, we'll get you on another time. But shout out, great. We love people coming to put their art on crypto, on chain, especially on Bitcoin, because eventually that's where it's the majority will be. You know, we think. So, you know, shout out to you for persevering and just putting the work in, and best of luck on your mint tomorrow.
Yeah, what is Darbles on X? Does anybody have
Darbles NFT at Darbles NFT.
Okay, and I'll throw that up so people can go follow Darbles on X to stay in the know about his NFT mint. Darbles.
I'm
NFT.
so bullish on ordinals as a collector's item. You know, is like, I think that early ordinals. Now, I mean, this is like long-term bullish. Like, if Brian Johnson's successful, you know, he might, 200 years from now, be talking about how he missed out on all of these ordinals, in their infancy. But I think that I think like when you think about using Bitcoin as a way to store art, to collect things, that in and of itself is a just life, society changing invention, and yeah, so like art on Bitcoin is amazing.
Well, and it was also the first art on Bitcoin, and even just art on crypto was one of the first iterations of functionality on crypto. Besides, really before there was DeFi, there was NFTs. That's what actually ushered in the crypto kitties on Ethereum. Was what actually ushered in the first the I don't want to say the first, but that was the what drove the bear market. Like right after that, and it crashed. The ecosystem couldn't handle it yet. We had to figure out how to do all that stuff. So art is actually one of the catalysts for crypto adoption, one of the first catalysts for crypto adoption. So we can never overstate the importance of art in crypto. It's fundamental.
Art is linked to finance in real life. I mean, if you look at, it's one of the things that people invest in when they, to keep their money, gold, fine art, and whatever else they, stocks, whatever. But one of the things that you invest your money in is art. And if you look at if we go to a lot of auctions and events like that and art fairs, and those are sponsored by generally investment houses or banks, high-end kind of whatever. But so yeah, it's definitely linked, art and money.
100%.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, because usually the people with money commission some of the artworks as well, which I guess that's part of it too. Is sometimes the art that was being created was a form of early propaganda. They would commission something that they wanted to portray in a certain way and have that presented so that they could go display it. It was a form of it's a way to communicate. And then
it stores human consciousness. That's what art does. It tells our story and it predicts the future, and it proves that we were here. It is the most powerful thing, and that is why I have such a passion for it, because it is so powerful. It's more powerful than DeFi. It's more powerful than anything you can imagine, because it is human consciousness made visible. Yeah, and it tells the story of who we are.
Right. Art reflects life. It's a record of what we are, what we've done, and where we're and likely where we're heading.
Yeah, well, you can see current trends and what's happening in the future. Hey, sorry, hi, Michael. Nice to see you.
You look nice today.
This is semi-professional.
Is that the $15 gold chain or?
This is the $15 gold chain from Morningside Mall in Scarborough, Ontario, Canada. I bought it when I was like 15 years old because I always wanted ice. But obviously, the paper route doesn't necessarily allow you to go downtown and buy jewelry. So
you delivered papers too?
Oh yeah, 109 papers to be specific.
Nice.
Every day.
Not every day, maybe twice a week. The best part was when
I had a row. It was 60 papers a day, every day, except for Sunday, which was a little bit more papers every Sunday, and the big one.
The best part of delivering papers was when they used to give us like free samples of Doritos to distribute, and I didn't distribute the Doritos. I just kept it. So I had Doritos.
We weren't going to eat those anyway. Nobody likes those.
I love the experimental Doritos flavors like Eye of Newt and lime pickle. And you're like,
you just keep them for yourself. That's hilarious.
Look,
I'm curious. This brings up a question. Like, what was everybody's first gig? I'll start.
That's what I was gonna ask you. I was just about to ask you and Jack that.
Yeah, like my first gig, I worked like with my neighbor, like kind of cutting down trees for a tree company. For over.
He was a lumberjack. You know what? Now the look, you got that lumberjack coat on all the
either
time.
Either that or it's a euphemism for cannabis cultivation. That's my second guess.
That kind of tree.
Cutting down trees, trimming them, pruning them.
Oh yeah.
Well, my first job that I actually got a W-2 from was I ran the go-karts at Franklin Fun Park. I was the guy on you know what I mean? It's like, hey, slow it down. Quit bumping the kids. You know, I was that guy.
Hey, you were a carny?
Hero peeled potatoes.
I was.
You were a carny. That's perfect.
Go Hero.
The first money I ever earned, I was about 13. I would help my uncle sell watermelons. You know, he planted like acres and acres and acres of watermelons. And, people would come to go buy them and I'd, go out there and get the money and bring them to their car and everything. My first actual,
what was your sales pitch for the watermelon?
Oh, you don't have to sales pitch. The people know you got them and they just come get them, It's just a matter of picking them up and lugging them and taking the money.
Like stand on the side of the road.
The sales pitches, they're ripe.
Yeah.
Or right out of the back of the truck.
Another euphemism.
Let's see. The first W-2, I actually parked cars. I was a valet for a hotel on Canal Street and in New Orleans, and that was actually really cool because minimum wage was $4.25 an hour back then, and I would work on the weekends because I was still in school, and I lied about my age to get the job, and you could make the $4.25 an hour, but 17 years old and you're making like $100 cash a night, parking these cars.
Yeah,
back in like 96, and then it was funny you talked about tree work because when I graduated from high school, that was one of the first things I did because it was like, pretty good money. That's some hard work. Like physically, I look at myself now, I'm like, I couldn't do that. you know.
No.
Carrying like whenever they chop up the logs into smaller sections and then you gotta like haul it up and then put it on the truck. Yeah, it is labor and it's very, very hard work for sure.
But now we have Mexicans for that, so right? Oh, do we? Do we still have them? Are they still here?
I don't know. No comment.
I overheard a conversation at a White House press release, and I'm not fully versed on the topic, but what was suggested was that U.S. farm workers, migrant farm workers, are not actually like part of, like they're not included in any of the roundup, or they're not being pushed out there, and it's a special worker kind of thing. Like they're actually authorized on I don't know, like there's a different classification.
So the way that you get your immigration or passport naturalized is that you start carrying around watermelons.
Maybe the end part of that conversation was something along the lines of, but automation is going to actually make it unnecessary for them very soon, so we won't actually be requiring migrant workers.
But the new luxury is like, Mexican picked fruit, perhaps. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, a human was involved in cultivating it. Maybe that's the new luxury.
Do you care?
You know what? I ordered food from a place called Nikum Farms, Nikum, and I don't know if it's a placebo, but I felt by like ordering from one of these farm to table places, right, and having the food delivered, the meat tasted really good.
Tasted better. Well, it might actually be better because they're, who knows?
It does taste better. We had, I don't know, we won something when we lived in London where we could have Jamie Oliver food, grown meat delivered to the house every week. And you take that meat and you don't put any spices on, you put nothing on it. You put it in the oven, it comes out the oven, and it is, those are back in the day when I still ate meat. But it's funny what you said just now, Michael, because it's something I was thinking about or talking about to somebody the other day. Is how you can look at water, I don't know if you know this thing, you can like put thoughts into water. So
it's like autism laser beam cymatics on the surface.
The autism laser beams speak to the plants and to the water. And if you look at plants and you play heavy metal to plants, they die. And if you play classical music to them, they live. So we were talking about this the other day, and I was saying, if you have food, I think food grown by a human in the future is going to be a luxury, because it's going to have that kind of like that energy that we can't see. Same like the autistic laser beam. You can't see it, but it exists.
I can't see electricity, but it's allowing us to convert.
You can't see radio waves. We don't know what the
most of the electromagnetic spectrum is invisible to us, but there are vibes that permeate this farm to table process. Like a simple burger. You think, a burger, whatever, but having it from this place, it was like, oh, that's what beef is supposed to taste like.
Yes. So I live in a rural area, so like we prefer to buy our beef from local farms, and you're 100% right. I've noticed even if you get grass-fed beef, that obviously tastes different and it obviously cooks different. But even if you get pasture-raised beef that is finished on corn, it also tastes different. So the way it cooks, everything it's massive differences. And while we're kind of like semi woo-woo here, have you guys heard about what they found underneath one of the Great Pyramids in Egypt? That was
dude. I don't know the details.
That was one of the things that like came out right around the JFK files. So I think get everyone's hamster brain engaged on that.
Wagme actually reached out to me and GP yesterday about possibly covering that on the night show yesterday. Right?
Yeah.
I miss it because I don't read.
What did they find, Jack? What did they find?
Let me share my screen while Jack is talking. 1 sec.
I don't watch news or read newspapers, or I don't follow anything that's going on in global events. My husband just tells me if there's a problem, but I don't.
All right, let me share my screen, and Jack, you talk through this process. I'm going to show some Twitter stuff.
So essentially, like they use this satellite technology to look under the ground where the pyramid was, right? Or is. And they found like structures that go kilometers in the ground. Now keep in mind that these structures are like way longer than even our most tall buildings that we have above ground today.
This is
wild. Like just way down, and then these structures are resting on giant stones that are then like basically on the bedrock of the earth in that part of the world. And they're hypothesizing on what they're for, but it completely blows the holes through modern, Egyptology, where we all learn that
Right. The entire
pharaohs.
Yeah. The entire history of what we understand the history of human civilization is likely very incorrect.
Joe Rogan had a great joke on this on his stand-up. This is like years and years ago. He was basically talking about, hey, imagine if like some crazy stuff happened and you were some ancient person and you were just like in the caves and you come out and you see these pyramids and people are like, hey, what are these for? And you're like, we built that. We we like put our dead people in it. That's kind of the gist of it. But yeah,
I'm telling you guys, I'm so into this shit. I didn't see this particular thing, but do you guys know Graham Hancock?
Yeah, exactly. You laser beamed that to me 30 seconds ago, by the way.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. There we go, straight into your brain. Have you watched Ancient Apocalypse on Netflix?
Yes, I'm very familiar with Graham Hancock.
So he's got that. That's why I'm busy preparing for my ayahuasca journey. Is from just going through his whole thing, but that structure underground that housed like 80,000 people, and it's like a full-on like building where they've got kitchens. Well, it was built in the ancient times, and the rooms you can see were structured for certain things, like kitchen, where the animals were kept, where the people lived, and how water got under it. It's like a full-on underground city. And he says that underneath that is another one. As they have the technology to go deeper and deeper.
Are you familiar with the emerald tablets of Thoth?
Yes. Yeah.
That's all supposed to be underneath the Sphinx. Right. That's all. Yeah. That's supposed to be underneath the Sphinx too.
Actually, that's one of the audiobooks on I've bought it about that. And another thing that I'm super interested in is the Akashic records. This year, I'm going to start trying to access those as well. The records of all things.
Yeah, like Edgar Casey with his, you know who that is, right? The Sleeping Prophet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so we all know, like, every civilization has like a flood myth, right? And so that tells you something right there. Like at the baseline level, that tells you, hey, there was something before what we know now that was apparently hugely cataclysmic. So like when you talk about Graham Hancock and Fingerprints of the Gods, he like lays out like these, this idea of, all of these other myths surrounding like a calamity that happened, in antiquity. But that's why it's so silly for people to run around saying things like the science is settled about anything. About anything. No, you retard. Like science is never settled.
That's the whole thing about science. Science is the questioning of everything. That's what science is.
That's so funny.
Further understand.
You know everything. Yes.
Right.
No, but it's interesting when you talk about like, things, when you really get into things like out of body experiences.
Ooh, yeah.
That's what a near-death experience is. Like people don't realize this, but like, when people think of like the Christian church, they think of whatever they grew up with. They don't think about that this is an institution that has lived since ancient times. In the actual church, like all of these things have been discussed and ruminated on, for millennia, and like near-death experiences are basically out-of-body experiences. Like that's, the same, what people describe is essentially the same people who accidentally have a near out-of-body experience, or people who intentionally have them as well, right? It's almost the same thing.
Yeah, like lucid dreaming also.
Right. And like, no, there's clearly things that I mean, we know that like even our pets can see things that we can't see because they can process different waves differently than we can. They have better senses of smell. They have all of these different things. So you really can't just be like, no, we know everything. There's a whole world of mystery that we don't understand, and we don't have access to.
I died in the hospital from this COVID vaccine injury.
Did you like experience anything?
I completely changed
This is a great
as a
story. Yeah, go into detail.
I'm 100% changed. Yeah, I had a vaccine injury. It's like a crazy story, actually. I had a vaccine injury. I was bedridden for 18 months, nil per mouth for the last sort of 6. And then I was taken out of my house in an ambulance, and the guy there was like a huge like panic, because he just said like, listen, there's people with better vitals than this girl that have died in the ambulance. It was like they were racing, scary. Anyway, I got to the hospital, and are you talking about, did I go as far as the women who saw the fire in the hospital?
Well, no, I was just wondering if like, because I
That's
spent
crazy. The woman who brought me back was a cleaner that came from the neonatal ward, and she was following smoke on the ground, and she said to the other cleaner, can you see that? Is there fire somewhere? Like, what's going on? Why is no alarms going on? And she was like, I don't see anything. So she said, look, I'm compelled to follow this fire. And so she followed this smoke across the hospital. She said it was black smoke. And she followed it all along the hospital. Eventually it got to my room, and she just said there was this like black smoke billowing out of the room. And she came into the room, and the hospital, they were like all going nuts over my body and all this. And I was watching this happen. So I could just see, I was like above everything, and I was watching, and I wanted to die so badly because I'd been in pain for 18 months, excruciating pain. And I wanted to die. I was just like, please, I can't be here anymore. So I was very at peace. I was pain-free. I was just like watching this go, and kind of like, just, I don't know, these last moments of saying goodbye to my own body kind of thing. And I don't know, this sort of sadness also that none of my family were there. Anyway, and yeah, she came, and she was like across the room, and she just put her arm out like this. And the doctors, she came towards me, and this voice came out of her, and it said, I know. Now, the doctors hadn't believed me until only after this hospital experience, when they ran extra tests, that this was a COVID vaccine injury. Anyway, when she said that, it was like, finally somebody can hear me, you know? It was the weirdest thing. And she put her arm out, and she came towards me, and I put my arm out, even though I wasn't in my body. It was so weird. I was watching it happen. The doctors all just stepped away from the bed, and she grabbed me, and she pulled me so hard. I was bruised all over. She just pulled me forward like this. And as that happened, I was back in my body. And my husband said to me like months later, do you think that night on the bed, you died and something else entered your body? And it wasn't, it was exactly what I thought. It was like the old me. We often laugh about it. And he says, old Mel would hate new Mel. And that was 2 years ago. Anyway, it's a crazy story. The whole story is crazy.
No,
that's like an overview.
How a vaccine injury like occur? Like how did it occur? Like what happened? Like,
as they injected me, I went into extreme pain, and my whole left-hand side of my body over a course of so it started in my arm, spread up into my face, right down to my feet. My hands were curled like this, my feet were curled in, my face started drooping on the side here. I was constantly like electrical shocks going through my body. It was like the worst pain, and like the whole side of me was just like drooping and losing. I had no strength. I still don't have any strength. I mean, I'm slowly working towards it. That's why I hike up the mountain every day. And I came out of it with the one amazing thing was I came out of that feeling like I was 17. I have never felt younger. I feel like I'm going to live like very long. I can predict the future. Like weird things. I'm so changed as a human. But yeah, so
Yeah.
I just
It's an incredible story.
Huh?
It's an incredible story.
Yeah, the whole thing is very long. I mean, I'm just touching on things. So I am trying to write about it. But it was just very emotional. For like the first year, I couldn't talk about it because the last doctor I saw just said, look, science can't help you. What had happened was I had a virus in my body from traveling through Africa. And if you've got that virus in your body, you cannot get a vaccine. So my nervous system was attacking my muscles. So I had to, the way I healed was going into a deep meditation. I've been meditating since I was 6. My mom took us to a Transcendental Meditation Center. And this woman took me, a healer, a Wiccan, saw me, and I'd known her for like a long time, like 6 years. Our sons were at school together. And she came up to me, she saw me the one day, and she said, look, I don't tell people this because it's not a public knowledge thing, but I can heal you. And that she saved my life through putting me in touch with the earth and accepting the healing from the earth and through Wiccan.
Very interesting.
Powerful story.
Namaste. And so that, to the point of the science being settled, there are so many things we have no idea. We don't understand. We don't know anything about. We cannot explain. Like, for instance, how the game master can keep continuing going on in his dead state. How are you today?
You're a miracle.
Fine. Hello, everyone. Let's play.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
It's time to play some games with the Game Master. We have 5 rounds of 5 to earn, sponsored by KuCoin. Big ups to KuCoin this morning, by the way. We have the legend himself in the house this morning. Jack, you gonna hang out and play a couple rounds?
Yeah, man. Win some root. Let's do it.
Yeah, Rue is up like 12% this morning too. Awesome news. Awesome news. The market's turning around, methinks. So we got 1,000 Rue, 80,000 Leo coin, another great community token project in the Stacks ecosystem. We are very blessed to have projects like Rue, like Leo. We have 10 USDH from Hermetica up for grabs in a game round. Dollar stable, backed by Bitcoin, yield earning. What's better than that, really? I mean, you got Bitcoin and now you got a dollar stable built on Bitcoin. It's really all you need in the ecosystem, actually. And then you get some Rue and Leo and some stacks to kind of play around with. But man, we got some great stuff going on. And as always, sponsored by Skullcoin. Great way to play. And DeOrganized Media bringing it up as well. So I'm excited to get these rounds going. Do we have the starting images yet, Zenny?
Yeah, I can share. Wait a moment.
What is the? Is this?
We played 2 or 3 rounds for newcomers. I have white list about 55 people of newcomers. These people won once or never won before. We give opportunity everyone to play first time.
Very good. Very good. Actually, let me get you that link for the stream.
Yeah, I got the link. It will be cool actually if you like share like how to play just a little bit, because I have a lot of questions from audience.
Yep. I can go right through that right now. I already have the I'll just go from the last. I'll just show people via the last round from yesterday. Let me get that up here. So for those that have never played, so we're going to have 3 rounds that are exclusive to newcomers. And so let me show you what that looks like, actually. This round here was a newcomer round. And so you see, these are the people that are on the whitelist. You have to have been registered for the whitelist. So if you're watching for the first time today and you haven't sent us your handle, when you want to, you can actually drop it in the comments. You can comment underneath the post on the X, the game post, and we'll get you added to the whitelist. We usually run a couple of games every day that are for new players. Once you've won 2 rounds, you move on and you move up and you become an experienced player for Find to Earn. But we like to make it fun and engaging for everybody. So new players, we have special rounds just for new players. This is who was the new players yesterday. And so you're going to be on the first. You have to share out the live stream. You're watching us on the stream. Share out the live stream. That's step number 1. Then you're going to be on the Skullcoin account. You got to follow Skullcoin. It's Skullcoin BTC at Skullcoin BTC. And you're going to be on their page. You're going to see a post. The post is going to look like this. You got an image. This is the image you're searching for. This is where the treasure is located. This image here. And again, this is a round from yesterday. This is not an active round, but you're going to see this here. This tells you the price up here. And this is the starting location in Google Maps for the round. And so you're going to go into that Google Maps. And this one actually started right in Street View. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This wasn't the one that started in Street View. So you got your Google Map. You're going to go grab this little yellow guy over here. Whoops. I dropped him. I lost my place. You're going to drop the yellow guy. You're going to drop him on the street. And you're going to look. Oh, I found it right away. That's how easy it is. So this would be the image. I think this is the right image. I'm going to click share. I'm going to click copy the link. I didn't share my tab. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me start this all over again. I forgot. So I'm clicking the link. And my Google Maps is coming up. So I can play the game round. Why isn't this? Am I sharing my tab? What's going on?
No. Now we can see ourselves. Well,
okay. Something happened. I lost my that's why. All right. So that whole thing. I'm going to start over again. So this is, you're going to the Skullcoin page. Share out the stream. You have to be on the whitelist. This is our whitelist list from yesterday. These are the eligible players for the newcomer rounds. You're looking for this image here. You're going to click this map link. That's going to open up your Google Maps. You're going in. You're going to start. That's your starting location. You're going to grab the yellow guy, drop him in, and you're looking for that spot. You got it?
That's easy, really. Let's play the first one and we'll see if we have any questions. Okay, I tag you as the organized media, and we are ready. Okay, let's play the first one.
All right, hold on. I just got to get into the switch accounts.
Yeah,
all
you
right.
can just
all on Skullcoin. So we're waiting for Xenitron to. We're waiting for Zenny to drop the. This is where you can share the stream. By the way, you can share it right here. And we're on the Skullcoin account. We're waiting for the game round to launch. We're going to get a countdown. As soon as Zenny gives us the countdown, I'm going to refresh my screen. We'll have a new game round to play.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go. 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, everyone. Let's play the first game.
Am I
wait a
sharing
moment.
again?
No, wait a moment. I have exceed the number of allowed mentions. What is the number?
Oh, you can
of
only mention so many people. Share keep going away.
Interesting. How many people I can tag? It's interesting.
Hey, Electra. I was just reading the comments. I love Electra.
Yeah, she's great.
I need to speak to her about getting her on Bitcoin and beyond.
Okay, what will happen if
Yeah, Electra is awesome. I think she's back in Australia.
Yeah, it says here on her thing she's coming in live from Western Australia. Yeah, man,
Right.
I'd love to chat to her again. Peace, do you ever get tips from that thing where it says Peace's tips?
Just the tip.
I've gotten a couple of them. Just
He
the
just
tip.
gets the tip.
Just a tip.
Jack's been waiting for that for 2 hours.
Yes. Yes.
And it happened like naturally, dude. It's perfect.
That is great. It is great. No, but on occasion we do, and that's actually, we really appreciate any support. You know, we're bootstrapping this project right now. We do think we have a couple of marketing partners lined up that we will be able to do a little bit more. Obviously, we have our great sponsors for the Find to Earn rounds, but I think we're going to have some more steady sponsorship of our show coming soon. So I'll give us a little bit more budget to do some cool things, but we always appreciate support from our community. And you can do that right over at DeOrganized Media. You can actually support any of the people on the show. If you go into the show list, it's got all of the regular, all of the co-hosts.
Game is on. I removed some people, but I will add them more. So we have to divide the whitelist by 2 because like there is a limit. I believe that 50 mentions.
Oh, so we have more than 50 people on the whitelist for today.
Yeah,
that's excellent.
Oh.
That is excellent. So yeah, just so you're gonna launch two versions of the same game. Is that what you're gonna do?
Well, maybe.
Or just do two, or half the whitelist gets game 1, half the whitelist gets.
I just removed the live panel from the whitelist to give opportunity everyone to play. So we have like 50 mentions.
Okay, cool. So you guys are on KuCoin, BTC, waiting. We're gonna get as soon as we countdown.
Let me check. We have 2 answers already.
Oh, you already ran it.
Yeah.
Okay. We didn't get a countdown. Game Master, you never know what he's gonna do to mess with you. So this was the round.
World of Chaos.
We got Nikki.
We got Nikki and Xenitron.
And Fatima. Although the following.
Okay, Xenitron was the first one.
That's not actually. So Zenitsu won the first round, and this round was sponsored. This is a stacks round, so you got 10 STX coming to you, and because you do not have a BNS name, we will also sponsor .stx BNS name for Zenitsu, so that we can distribute his prize, his or her prize, via BoostX. One of the many excellent partners we have with DeOrganized Media. And that's how easy. The rounds go really fast, so you guys got to be ready on the KuCoin account. You got to be watching live, actually, and Xenitron usually gives us a countdown on the show before he posts the game round. So you have an advantage watching the live stream.
Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3 answers. That's good. Let's play one more, and 3 games will be open for everyone.
All right, so we got one more closed round coming up. You guys that are on the whitelist, get ready. Make sure you share out the live stream. It's very important that we get that shared out. And tell your friends about it too. The more people we get playing, the more rounds we can do, the more we actually can, the more resources we can put towards prizes, and the more sponsorship we can get. So it's very important for all of the players. If you like playing, you like these games, share out the stream. Zenny, whenever you're ready, we are ready.
Yeah, sure.
So Mel, you said you have to bounce at 10, so you got like 10 more minutes with us.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I have to go, sadly.
Well, I hope it's a good meeting.
I'm talking to Hero. We're having a catch up.
Oh, nice. That's always the best. Are you going to join us for the SIP call after?
Yeah, I said to him I would.
Excellent.
It's been so long since I've been on a Spaces. It's so weird. I just sort of
You haven't been you haven't been in any Spaces for a long time. You used to live there.
No. It's so weird. I think it's the doing this news every day. I'm kind of like tired later. You know, I don't know. It takes a lot out of me.
Well, yeah,
it's hard to keep that social battery running, you know?
Right. Because
I've got a short one.
It takes a constant attention. Good morning, Binta.
Hey,
Queen.
Binta.
Good morning, Binta.
Binta, I just want to survey the panel and our listeners. I absolutely cannot wait until we can get Binta to come join us on the shows. I think she'd be a great personality to come chat with us. And so, what do you guys think?
I think we need to bring DeOrganized Spaces back. I just don't think that you need to be the guy running them, right? And do a complement between DeOrganized live streams and DeOrganized Spaces. And I bet you we could get Binta involved in that in a heartbeat.
Oh, hell yeah. Binta can run some. Well, that's great too. That would be a great thing to do too. And then maybe that's how we can ease her in and get her comfortable, and then we can bring her on the show.
Yeah.
That would actually Binta, what do you think about that? Would you want to run a DeOrganized Space after the shows in the morning? We'll see, but that's actually a great idea, Jack. We do need to get the Spaces. I just can't.
You can't do it all yourself. No, let's talk. I don't mind helping out in that regard either. You know, we just try to hit it from both sides.
Kitty and I actually talked about that a couple weeks back too, about doing Spaces after the shows. It's hard to keep. It's hard to keep. We could even kind of start running the space. So, what do you think about this? And Zenny, whenever you're ready, cut us off, obviously. But what do you think about this? If we actually started running the space during the find to earn segment, so we could kind of keep back and forth, like the space would take over after the find to earn, and we can kind of matriculate audiences back and forth between the two.
Yeah, I like that, and I like, especially if we have a guest on here, right? Where the guest comes on and they're talking about whatever protocol or whatever product, and we could do a follow up Spaces and just go straight into that. For an AMA or what have you.
That would be great. That would have actually worked. That would have worked.
I did that after the show with Pete, and it was my best Spaces ever. It was so fun. That's a great idea. Great idea. We should definitely we should pilot it at least to see how it goes. Remember the other day when we were talking about the rivalry between Coca-Cola and Pepsi?
Yes.
It's trending on Twitter today.
Is that laser beam?
Our autistic laser beamed that into the freaking universe.
We're an unwitting wizard coven over here.
You know what?
Yeah, I told you, I'm Wiccan, so I'm like, you're all my you're my coven.
Yeah. That is. There's a group on Facebook I'm associated with called the Crypto Coven. So we're ready to play, Zenny?
Yeah, let's play.
Let's play.
Let me try to launch, because I cannot count 50 people just one by one. Let's go. If it works, 5, 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Oh, I have to remove one person, I believe.
Too many.
Moment. Too
It's
much.
a head fake.
Too much newcomers. Too much people we have.
That's a great problem to have.
Great problem to have, yeah.
Yeah.
Well done, Zen.
But while I removing, I have to tell this one. Since we have a lot of community managers, as I see in bio, we have a lot of people who can help us to grow In future, we will pay these people to find new people to invite to our game, and it will have a lot of sense. But for example, like if Crypto Finder Isaac or anyone can find like the new people, they will be like the ambassadors, or we will change the name and we will find the best way how to make this works. But remember, the new people should be real. If it will be new accounts, we will not count it.
So they have to have it. They have to been. It can't be a brand new X account.
Yeah, just nobody will cheat us.
Do we have a
No.
minimum? So we want to have maybe a minimum 100 followers to participate.
Yeah, we'll sort out what the condition will be.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense, though. Yeah.
Or you can't have over like 100,000, because I mean anybody with like 1 million followers.
Is probably not tuning in to play Find to Earn for the and registering for the whitelist.
It's so dumb. Like people who've got 1 million followers, I'm just like, really? You know, you get those like community manager and like 1 million followers.
You're gonna be shocked during the bull run, especially with the Bitcoin L2 meta, how many followers you're gonna be picking up every day on X. You're gonna have it'll be interesting to see who's the first Stacks, account to really get that 100K threshold.
Okay, the game is on. Let's play because like I'm.
Do you mean like people?
All
Sorry,
right.
yeah.
Game is going. The game is
Game
on.
is going. Let's play. 3 last games will be for everyone.
All right. So the closed game, the newcomer game is live. This is the image you guys are searching for. I wonder where that is. Definitely could be in my. That looks like West Warwick, Rhode Island.
And I dropped to you other images. PeaceLove, you can show it like.
Okay, great. So this is what they're looking for. They're going over to Google Maps. They're clicking the link. Google Maps comes up. They're waiting for the pin. You drop your pin nearby. You're looking for that White House. Definitely got West Warwick vibes. You guys don't
seems
get
like
that. That's an inside joke.
I forgot to add like not to like everyone. So this post was for everyone. Okay.
This is
so,
open for everybody?
Yeah. We'll make one more game for whitelist.
All right.
I didn't know like about 50 mention limit. We will divide the future games 25 by 25 to give more opportunity.
That makes sense. Or maximum 25?
Yeah. So we will not count this game since like it's open for everyone.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's play another game.
All right, so this is a bets closed game. So we're just gonna go to another
this
one.
is just warm up.
All right.
What happened
So
on
we
this
still
one?
have still have 3 more.
Yeah, we'll play 3 more.
Has somebody won this one?
Yeah, the orange dropped the coordinates, but it was open for everyone.
Okay.
All right, so this was the image we were just looking for. This is the image that's coming up for the next round. Where do you guys think this is? Still kind of smacks
Orange
of West Warwick to me, but what'd you say, GP?
I said, so Orange goes, yeah, he is annoying as F. Always winning and stuff. they're having some banter at the chat this morning talking about Finder, and I'm enjoying watching it.
So this next coming up round is for Hermetica. You got 10 USDH from Hermetica. You can go over to hermetica.fi right now and stake your Hermetica dollars, USDH, and earn yield at 5% today. That's right. You can earn yield in a dollar stable coin, and sometimes that yield goes up as high as 25%. I've seen it as high as 69% back when it was first launching. So there's a great opportunity to earn yield on a Bitcoin-backed dollar stable coin over at Hermetica. And this round is sponsored. You can earn 10 USDH, bring those over to Hermetica, and start earning yield today.
Oh shit, it's 4:00. Sorry, I saw the time. Okay.
That's all right. Hero's like the one guy that's the most patient person ever. So if you're a minute late to the meeting, he won't even notice.
Yeah. Well, but I don't want to be late for Hero. All right,
No,
guys.
that's
Well, it's
cool.
lovely to see you. Have an amazing weekend.
See you.
And I'll see you Monday.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Mel. See you Monday. Have a great weekend.
Bye.
We're glad you made it
Bye-bye.
out of the hospital. Namaste.
Bye. Oh, yeah. Namaste. The wholeness in me sees and celebrates the wholeness in you. Namaste. Bye.
That's great.
Bye, Mel.
Bye-bye.
All right, so we
Okay,
got this.
be ready. This game will be for newcomers only.
All right, so we got a closed round coming. We're going back over to the Skullcoin page. We're waiting for the countdown.
Yeah. Dodge grass.
Yeah, Rue is going to continue to sponsor Find and Earn games. And at this rate, the Orange Collector is going to wind up being a Rue whale.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, Orange is really, he's pro league. He's like, would you consider Orange the first pro league
Oh,
player?
100%.
He's the premier pro league player. We got some
Okay,
great ones, by the way.
Be ready. I launch game anytime. I just remove some people since I cannot count 50. Like it's too hard to do.
This is still a closed game.
All right, so the game will be launching any minute. Get on the skullcoin.btc or skullcoin at skullcoinbtc page, and that game's going to launch any minute now. This is the last
10
game
USDH from Hermetica. Yeah.
for 10 USDH.
Yeah.
Open or closed?
This is closed
Match.
for new players only. And then we have 2 more rounds for open rounds.
Solid. Orange says he can only count to 4. I'm not sure.
Well, 4
Okay,
directions.
let's go.
south,
The game
west.
is on.
Makes sense.
Let's play. The game is on. Repost to participate and like.
All right. So,
Mhm.
game launched. You're going to find the game launch post. This is the game. Touch grass. 10 USDH. Like. Repost the tweet. You're going. These are the people that are on the wait list, by the way. Huge number of new players. Good luck to you all. And you're going to that map location. And you're going to get your yellow peg. It brings you into Street View. You're going to drop them in where you think that house, that image is. None of these look like it. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to actually go back out to that top view. I'm going to double check that picture to see if I got any clues on here. Just looking at some grass, some too much grass, maybe right here. No, that's not it. I can drop it in my over here.
Yeah, we'll
double
give
check.
opportunity everyone to like walk around to explore how to play. It's more than like 2 steps, but it's better since you just understand how the game goes.
Yeah, I'm looking for a red house, like that one in the corner there. The red house on not on the corner, in the corner. This one here, or maybe if you can find the trailer, that might be a clue too. If you can find that from overhead. Can I find a trailer in the yard? Well, can you even see that? That'd be crazy if that's it. I don't think it is. I don't think it put me in the right place here. Looks like we have. Is this correct? Let me see. It looks like Zenitsu might have actually. I think Zenitsu got it.
Yeah, Zenitsu was the first. Congrats. Okay.
Well done.
Big ol' congrats, and that's
Zenitsu is
good player too,
a
right?
first-time winner. So congratulations, Zenitsu. We will get you a .stx name and get you your prize distributed via BoostX 10 USDH to Zenitsu. We have 1 or 2 more games, Zenny.
Yeah, we'll have 2 more games.
2 more games. So this is the image that you're looking for. You can see this Leo cat. That means there's 80,000 Leo tokens.
No, wait, we have like 1, 2. Okay, we have 2 more games. Yeah.
Yep.
We have Leo and yeah.
Yep. Leo, do you want to do 1 at a time or two together?
Okay, one by one. Let's play.
1 by 1. All right, cool. So this one's a little tricky because you can't see the street. That always gives me a little bit of a hard time figuring out where it is. But you got this like this interesting gate in the front of the complex or whatever, the door, and the fence. That might be a clue. And then maybe there's like a satellite in the back or something that might show on the map. So some interesting clues as to where that might be located. And we're just waiting for the game master. These are open rounds, so everyone watching can participate in these last 2 rounds. Yeah. This one is sponsored by LeoCoin, tremendous community coin in the Stacks ecosystem, named after the founder's cat, Munib's cat, Leo, created by Rubes. They also have produced some great tools in the ecosystem, including STX tools, which we shout out as a great way to go do your own research about what the projects are available in Stacks and get some information before you invest in things. But the LeoCoin community is fantastic. They always putting out good stuff and adding value for the community as well with their NFT projects and collaborations with other players in the community. So check out LeoCoin, and you can earn 80,000 LeoCoin this morning by being the first to find the treasure in this upcoming round of Find to Earn.
Let's go. Big shout out to Rubes and the Leo fam.
Okay, everyone get ready.
We are ready. We are ready. I am on the Skullcoin account now, just waiting for the countdown. Guys,
Okay.
make sure you share out the stream too.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The
Might
Leo
have
game
refreshed too quick.
open for everyone. Let's play.
This is it. This is it. Okay, so you like and repost the game post.
Like and repost, yeah, before you post the comments, or otherwise we will not count it.
The Game Master does not play. And you're looking for this image. You go into your Google map. This is the starting location. You drop your yellow peg where you think that image is going to be found. No. Oh. No. No. Oh, there's a lot of gates. Ah, I think I found it.
Really?
I think I found it.
Fast.
Share.
I think Elizabeth found it first, though.
Yeah. seems
Another
like
new player. She did. She
the
found it first.
Yeah, Elizabeth the second, like, yeah, you were the third. But it's
Oh,
very
you see
close.
two others? I only see one on there.
Yeah, like Elizabeth 9 seconds ago, Zenith 1 second ago, and you like after. Let me check. Let me double
Oh,
check.
okay. Yeah, I don't see Zenitsu's on there. Yeah, I see Elizabeth, though. Congratulations, Elizabeth. Well done. We love it.
Okay. Congratulations, yeah.
All right, so we have one round left. And you're going to be looking for this image. I love the Rue. That's great. This is for a 1,000 Rue coin. And unfortunately, the legend had to leave to go DCA his way into back health. Thank you for joining us as always, Jack. And the RuCoin community is second to none. Jack has been doing it for it's a little over a year now that they launched, and so many cool things have come out of it, including the Ru Runes, which I
Yeah,
almost always
100%.
forget. The Ru Runes, you got the Stacks Invaders, you got upcoming things with AI agents being attached to the invaders. You got the Rue Defenders coming, Ordinals collection that's going to be launched soon. And I'm sure there's all sorts of other things Jack's cooking in the background as well, Jack and Ian. So huge shout out to the RuCoin community. You definitely need to check them out. And you can earn 1,000 Rue today if you are the first to find the treasure in this upcoming round of Find to Earn. The Game Master will be launching shortly. So this is the image you're looking for. You got the red house with the tin roof. You got the yellow house on the next side. It looks like it's a slightly rural area, maybe slightly. You got this truck in the driveway. That might be a little bit of clue for helping. You got this
Where is it?
mailbox.
Can you guess?
Where is it? I'm gonna say
I'm gonna say it's
Vermont. It's not Vermont. It's too flat to be Vermont. I'm gonna say Massachusetts.
okay, you will see. Okay, get ready, everyone. This is the last game for today. From the game 3, we will move price to the Monday. 10 stacks, so one game will be 20 stacks price.
Let's go. So you'll have
Yeah.
extra prize, bonus prizes on Monday. So make sure you set your reminders, follow Skullcoin, tune in
Same
for
time.
Monday, and make sure you share out the stream and then get on that Skullcoin page and get ready to refresh because it's probably
Okay,
going
last
to be a
game.
quick round.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Toy Story.
Refresh.
Toy Story is on.
Toy Story. I love it. All right. We're liking. We're reposting. We're going to the link. This is your starting location.
Yeah,
Again,
and I
looking for
wanna
that red
like repeat again the story about like the future. We wanna make this game big, this fine turn, push this narrative. So we in future will invite everyone to invite the people, and we'll pay small contribution for it. But remember, you have to invite the real people, not multi accounts. And we will like check these accounts if we feel this is a real person. We will count it. Okay,
So
the
there's
winner
going to be
is
referral incentives.
okay. The winner
Somebody
is
got
Will
it?
Do
I
That
found
was the
it.
street. Congrats.
I
We
found
have a
it.
winner. Yeah.
Very good. So those that aren't sure how to play, so I found the image, just showing a real quick tutorial. You click share. It's this easy. Share, copy the link, go over to the Skullcoin post for the round, paste the link.
Okay,
If
Lil
you're
Dude across the
first,
street is the winner for the last game. He was a faster than Crypto Finder for 15 seconds and faster than Crypto Lady for 16 seconds. Yeah. Congrats, man.
very good. Very good. Congrats, little dude. Little dude, shout out. He's one of the actually little dude, Crypto Finder. Crypto Lady's starting to become a pro league player as well. She's on it all the time. She's actually getting really good at the game too. Little dude and Crypto Finder are definitely pro league players up there with Orange, and that community is growing too. But yes, we will have some referral options for people to get paid to find. They can earn by finding find to earn players. So it's a find to earn, maybe is the promotion there. I don't know, but congratulations, little dude, and all of our winners today. It's been a great show. I love doing this. I love getting in with all of our crew here, and all of the engagement we're getting from our community and the growing nature of it. I love the iterations and how we're constantly changing it up to make it more interesting and engaging. And I really love doing this. I hope you guys all love it too. Thank you, Rosar, for joining us, even though I don't think we got a chance to really say hi. I'm not sure if it's a ghost from in the machine from last night or not, but good morning, Rosar. And thank you, Zenny, for the show. Always love doing this, brother. I heard there's a rumor we might start seeing some of these rounds on the night show, but I haven't talked to GP about that yet, so I don't know how that's going to play out. But I think that would be a great way to reach some of our later night audience as well. And I really think that this is it's a fun time. Great conversation this morning with our friends. Don't forget to check out Darbles NFT and his art.
We have a new people in chat. Ivan, the not so great. Come next time and play.
Yeah, Ivan, thank you for joining. And the Only Black, how are you? You're a little late today, but there's going to be more opportunities on Monday, so tune in. And Zenny, again, thank you, man, so much for putting this together and all your work here. We'll catch you later. Also, guys, in about 45 minutes, not even less than 45 minutes, we have the SIP call, Stacks Improvement, and Community Innovation call, where we talk about what's going on to improve Stacks, what's proposed, what you would like to see. Everyone's welcome. If you want to come up and chat, ask for a mic, we'll get you on there. Or if you want to just come listen, that's fine too. So SIP call on the Stacks org, the Stacks Foundation X handle is going on at 11 o'clock. I hope to see you all there. And then
I'll grab a link and drop it in the chat real quick for everybody that's interested in joining. Tune in. It's a good place to connect with Stacks community members and founders, and all sorts of people show out. It's a good turnout. It's got good vibes when we talk about innovation. So if you're interested, come tune in.
Right on. Thank you, GP. As always, man, great work. And we'll catch you guys all on the flip side. I am PeaceLoveMusic. We are DeOrganized Media, coming at you live on Bitcoin Live, Decentralized Broadcasting, every Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. with rounds on Find to Earn coming at you at 9:30 a.m. every day. Shout out to our sponsors, RuCoin, LeoCoin, Hermetica, Skullcoin, and DeOrganized.media. Give them a shout. Give them a follow. Follow me at PeaceLoveMusic G. And you guys all, it's Friday. Finish the day strong, and then have a great weekend. Touch some grass, and come back recharged, ready to kill it again next week. Peace out.